Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to The Success. The Rothschild family is one of, if not the most powerful families in the world. The family rose to prominence out of Germany in the 1760s, when its patriarch Mayer Amschel Rothschild founded their first bank. In the time since then, the Rothschild family has grown to a worldwide conglomerate controlling most of the world's banks as well as most major news media organizations in the United States. Everything from newspapers to TV. Regardless of whether you've heard about the Rothschild family or not, you should pay attention to the 6 facts that we will talk about this enigmatic family. In other words, today we have for you 6 facts you didn't know about the Rothschilds family. But before we start guys, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button to enter our monthly shout out giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed and we'll enter you into the giveaway automatically. Number 1. They're actually the richest family ever. Back in the 19th century, the family possessed the largest private fortune in the world. The largest even in modern world history. Think of world's richest by today's measure and a couple of familiar names like Microsoft's Bill Gates or Zara's Amancio Ortega. They might come to mind instead. In fact, you would be hard-pressed to find a Rothschild if you scrolled through all 500 of the world's wealthiest people in Forbes' rich list. But the family's wealth has been distributed across many generations and countless of hires, leaving each individual with significantly less. That said, the general consensus is that the Rothschild family is collectively worth a conservative estimate of US $350 billion. Some even speculate that they are worth trillions. Given their intensely private ways, the sheer scale of their operation and innumerable assets, finding a precise estimate of the family's actual worth is almost impossible. Amongst the richest Rothschilds we do know are of Jacob Rothschild and Sir Evelyn D. Rothschild, worth around US $50 billion and US $20 billion respectively. Number 2. It started with Mayer Amschel Rothschild. He was a court Jew from the 18th century, living in what was then known as the Free City of Frankfurt, now Frankfurt, Germany, as a personal banker of the German royals and state nobility. In 1760, Mayer Amschel Rothschild began his banking business and quickly amassed a large fortune, which grew rapidly over generations, starting from his 5 sons Salomon Mayer von Rothschild, James Mayer D. Rothschild, Nathan Mayer Rothschild, Karl Mayer von Rothschild, and Amschel Mayer Rothschild. His sons established banks across Europe, coordinating their activities amongst themselves whilst laying the grounds of banking and its eventual rules and innovations. Whilst the family fortune is today diluted across the world like their innumerable trades and fields, they are still best known for establishing the banking business since the mid-18th century. Number 3. They kept their wealth the old-fashioned way. According to the Daily Telegraph, the degree to which Rothschild name became synonymous with money and power was utterly unmatched. Indeed, one way rulers in history ensured a pure bloodline was to marry amongst themselves, but inbreeding is not something exclusive to royalty. The Rothschilds, despite their sheer wealth, aren't exactly royalty, but they might as well be. For example, Baron Nathan Rothschild's son Lionel married his first cousin, but he wasn't the only one. Nathan had several children and married their first cousins, who were also Rothschilds. We doubt that's a great way to ensure that your wealth stays in the family. What do you think? Number 4. War, peace, and money. For 12 years long, since 1803, the Napoleonic Wars raged on in a series of epic global conflicts. It was only till its very end that the Rothschilds decided to intervene, right around 1813, when they viewed the war as a threat to their business. Nathan Mayer Rothschild then funded the British Allies with about US $10 million in 1815, which would be the rough equivalent of almost $1 billion today. In the warring ages, it was ultimately money that ruled. Nathan knew that peace would spike the value of British government bonds. After the defeat of Napoleon at the iconic Battle of Waterloo, the family was able to receive news of the victory a full day ahead of anybody else, given the advantage of their resourceful network of contacts including agents, couriers, and shippers. By selling all his government bonds, Nathan falsely gave the impression of a lost battle, inviting everyone else to do the same. He then bought back all the bonds despite a purportedly excessive price and sold them after 2 years at a massive 40% profit. Number 5. Independence of Brazil. Remember when Brazil gained independence in 1820? Well, the Rothschilds were involved in that too. As the Brazilian Empire fought for their independence from Portugal amidst many battles, the Portuguese reached a consensus that in order for Brazil to declare independence, they must pay a compensation fee of £2 million in sterling. The fee, which was to be paid to the Portuguese government, was funded funded by Nathan Rothschild himself. Another agreement was that Brazil will take on the Portuguese government's debt to NM Rothschilds and Sons. With the interest charged on the loans, it comes as no surprise that the Rothschild family reaped great profits. Number 6. The Rothschilds determine the price of gold. The price of gold is set 10 times a week, twice every business day. Who is it set by? You guessed it, it's set by premises of the Rothschilds, by the 5 members of the London Gold Marketing Fixing Limited. Guys, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future content. Also guys, please do check out one of the 2 videos you're seeing on screen right now. It really does help us out. Anyways, with that said, I'll see you in the next video.